everyone. It is Gwen from Everything Gwenny. Today it's Foodie Friday, and today we are going to make an avocado tuna salad. So here are the ingredients that we are going to need. We have 2 cans of solid white tuna packed in water. Maybe I'll bring it closer so you can see. I don't use oil, obviously, because of the fat content, and plus water's just better anyways. 1 ripe avocado. This one asks for celery, but I don't use celery because I don't like celery. And it says half a chopped onion, but again, I don't like a lot of onion, so I'm using 1/4 of the red onion. When I get the onion, I chop it into quarters, so there's my 1/4. 1/2 of a red apple, chopped. So we'll use half of this in the recipe, and then the dogs will get the other half, and they'll be very happy about that. This one says you can add in toasted walnuts. Now, I don't have any walnuts, so if after I make it I feel like I do need some nuts, I do have some sliced almonds that I can add. But I'm putting them off to the side because I'm not sure if I'm going to add them yet. 1 tablespoon of pickle juice, which will come from my favorite pickles. These are Sweet Baby Dills done by Country Corner. We get this at our local farmer's market. Love this stuff. Love these pickles. As well as some fresh dill or dried dill. We use this freeze-dried dill, so it's kind of a nice mixture between the fresh and dried. Some Dijon mustard. So we have some organic Dijon mustard. Some cumin. You can see the cumin. And just some salt and pepper. And that's it. That's all you need to make this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything kind of like chopped up, opened up, and then we'll start making it together. Okay, we're back. So I've got the avocado carved out inside the bowl. Now I just have to mush it down with a fork. So I've got a fork here. Just realized I forgot to get some measuring spoons, which I will also need. So it says to use a fork or a potato masher. It's a little stiff on the outside. Maybe I should have used a potato masher. I've never worked with raw avocado before. Actually, the only avocado I've ever worked with before was actually, what's it called? The frozen chunks that I keep in my fridge. I keep frozen ones because it's so hard to have fresh avocado. If you've used avocado, you know this. Oh yeah, the potato masher was a much better idea. I can get right in there. Ooh, look at that. But yeah, I usually use frozen chunks for like my smoothies, and even if I need a small amount for a salad, I just kind of take out how much I think I need, like for a dressing or something, and estimate how much it is. Like, so if it says like 1/4 of a avocado, I just take out the chunks and kind of thaw them and then use it that way. So this is the first time I've actually had to deal with a fresh avocado before. I think I've got a little bit of the skin in there. So let me just take that out, because we don't want stringy avocado pieces. I think there's another one there. Could be wrong. Could be just avocado stringy, but I've never had that before. Alright, so that's all in there. Avocado. The good healthy fat. Alright, so now we put in the tuna, the onion, and apple. So let's go ahead, and here's the cans of tuna I've got. I've got them open. I drained most of the water out. There's still a little bit in there, but that's okay. Just flick it in there. I just toss everything into the sink because then I just clean it all up later. Move it to the recycling bin or green bin as I see fit, as need be. Okay, can number 2. Oh, that one came out all in one big chunk. Alright. I'll get that broken up and mixed in before I add in the apple and the onion mixture, which I've also chopped up and have here. My apple apple and onions. That's a lot for 1/2 an apple and 1/4 of an onion, even though they want you to use 1/2 an onion. Ugh, too much onion. I guess if you like onion, then yay, go for it. But I do not. Alright, so far this is what we have. Nice green mixture of tuna. Green tuna. Who would have thought that green tuna could be good? Alright, tossing in the apple and the onions. This is where you would also add in the walnuts if you want the walnuts. Like I said, I might add some almonds, but I'm not sure yet. Plus, because I'm trying to keep the fat low and there's already a lot of fat, even though it's good fat, there's a lot of fat in avocado, I might not want to add the nuts. Also, I think pistachios, now that I like pistachios, ooh, in my last recipe where I added them to the squash, that was really good. This actually looks really good. I'm not usually a tuna fan, and the only way I used to be able to eat tuna before was with mayonnaise. Now I don't eat mayonnaise anymore, so I haven't had tuna for a long time, so I'm really hoping that this is a nice way. And you could also add, another thing, you could add some pasta to this and make it like a pasta tuna salad, but I'm not doing it this time. Okay, let me just get a measuring spoon because I forgot. What do I need? I need teaspoons and tablespoons. Tablespoon and teaspoons. Alright, so now one of the secret ingredients, that's what I'm going to call it, is 1 tablespoon of pickle juice. So, I'm using the pickle juice from my pickles that I showed you earlier. 1 tablespoon. This is a sweet pickle juice. So I guess it depends. Oh, I just made a little bit of a mess there on the counter. Did you see that? Let me get that. I hate stuff being on my counter. Alright, 1 tablespoon of pickle juice, just for that flavor, and then we need 1 teaspoon of dried dill. So I'm going to take my teaspoon now and get the dried dill and sprinkle that in. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. I don't even know if I want to add the mustard at this point. It looks so good. How much mustard do I have to put in here? 1/2 teaspoon. Alright, well I guess it's just for flavor, so we'll follow the recipe. Like I said, I haven't had tuna for a while, so here how we are so far. You can see the dill in there. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I just got some on my thumb. Have to lick it off. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, next up. 1/2 teaspoon of the mustard. Oh wait, no, I want to do the dried ones first. So 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. 1/4 teaspoon? That's all you want? That doesn't sound right. Alright, so this is a 1/2. So I'm going to do 1/2 of the 1/2 again, like I did in the last recipe. Okay, that's a little bit more than 1/2, but I don't mind having a little extra cumin. I love cumin. Okay, and then salt and pepper is just a taste, so we don't really need to measure that. So now I can go ahead and put in the, what was it, a 1/2 teaspoon? Yeah, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. If I can open it. Ugh. Don't you hate when mustard makes a mess when it pops open like that? Okay, that might be a little bit more than 1/2. Might be a little bit more than 1/2. Let's get my fork and get it out of there. Actually, probably the fork, not the best idea. Let's use the spoon. Even though the spoon is coated already. Alright, and then we just mix it all up. And then you can have this like as a salad, or you can have it as a sandwich. I try not to eat too much bread, so I'll probably just eat this just like this. It looks so good. Sorry for the bowl scraping sounds. And that's it. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to add There we go. That looks delicious. I don't think at this point I'm going to add the what are they called again? Almonds. I'm not going to add the almonds because of extra fat. But I will suggest to my husband that if he wants to, sorry, I'm just putting stuff away, that if he wants to add almonds to his serving because he's not watching his fat, he's quite the opposite, he wants the fat, then he can go ahead and do that. Now I'm just going to rinse the bowl that I used for the onions and apples, because why dirty another one? And I'm just going to give myself a nice big helping right now because this is going to be my lunch. And I'm even going to have a pickle on the side because why not? Actually, you know what? I'm going to have 2 pickles on the side because I really like them. And those are my pickles only, so there we go. There's my lunch. Nice, healthy avocado tuna salad and 2 pickles. Put the rest in the fridge so that other people can have it for dinner. Of course, I have to cover it with some plastic first. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Facebook as Everything Gwenny. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great time.